What is going on YouTube? Stephen the Beast here. I'm back with another Madden 25 gameplay. This is a game from the MRL Classic on 360. I'm playing Hollowpoint. He's got the Atlanta Falcons on the Baltimore Ravens. The Battle of the Dirty Birds. Real quick, I want to give a shout out to Hollowpoint. This guy's doing something really cool. He's got an ebook out, and he's actually donating. I forget exactly how much, but he's donating a portion of the sales to the Wounded Warriors Foundation. If you don't know what that is, it's a non-profit organization. It helps the families of military members who have been wounded in battle. And I think he said if he gets enough money raised, that he's going to actually sponsor a Wounded Warriors family for Christmas this year. So if you guys are looking for an offensive ebook, go check out Hollowpoint. He's got a good guy. I think he's running it against me in this game. So, go check it out. It's a pretty good offense, as you'll see here soon enough. Anyways, it's currently Monday night. Watching the Raiders-Broncos game. Raiders absolutely getting torched by the Broncos. They're getting flooded. Right now, actually, they just scored. It's 30-14. Denver might have just scored in the fourth quarter. Peyton Manning right now is 30 of 35 for like 330 something yards. He's just dissecting his defense. Peyton Manning is a surgeon out on the field. He's a surgeon. That's what he is. There's no other way to describe it. I mean, like Peyton Manning just doesn't get old. Yeah, he might have lost some arm strength, but when you're Peyton Manning, you don't really need the arm strength. I mean, he puts the ball where it needs to be. He makes perfect decisions. I mean, what more can you ask for? He's Peyton Manning. So, I had a terrible week this week in Pick'em. I think how many games I lost? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I picked 8 games wrong. 8 games. I lost that. I picked Green Bay over Cincinnati. I thought that was going to be a good pick. I was wrong. I picked Minnesota over Cleveland. I picked the Cardinals over the Saints. I'm now a believer in the Saints defense, man. Rob Ryan has absolutely turned that defense around. Even with the injury trouble, I was pretty impressed. I made the horrible mistake of picking the Giants. That game was absolutely terrible. I didn't watch the game, but 38-0. I had the Texans over the Ravens. Had the Falcons over the Dolphins. Had the Bills over the Jets. Had the Niners over the Colts. Every other game I picked right. Let's see. I don't know. Like let's talk about some of these 0-3 teams. You got the Redskins at 0-3. You got the Giants at 0-3. You got the Bucks at 0-3. And I'm not surprised about that. Steelers are 0-3. I expected the Steelers to not do very good this year, but I mean 0-3. They're playing a lot worse than me and a lot of people expected them to play. I mean that offense. The offense is not there. The defense is old. Troy Polamalu is pretty much the only bright spot to me on their defense anymore. Let's see, the Redskins, I think it's about time to go to Kirk Cousins. I say give RG3 a week or 2 longer. Since he didn't play in the preseason, give him the first, I would say 4 weeks, 5 weeks of the season to kind of get back to that old form. But if he's not going to trust that knee, he does not need to be out on the field because when you look at it, he possibly could re-injure himself by just, not trusting his knee and trying to do something he shouldn't do. So I just don't think RG3 is ready. There was so much hype that, I think kind of the media kind of made him play. Because all that hype they made about him, returning from the injury. I mean, clearly, he's not ready. He shouldn't be out there. I say go to Kirk Cousins. The Giants at 0-3. Man, like they just look terrible. Their offense versus Carolina, Carolina's not, they're not the Jags, but they're not good. They just got destroyed. Their offense was so just slow and not non-existent during that game. Hey, you can't spell failure without Eli. That's what I always say. People say you can't spell elite without Eli. You can't spell failure without Eli either. Saints over the Cardinals. Saints are back. 3-0. They are back. I think they're going to win the division. I picked them to win the division at the beginning of the season, and honestly, I think they're going to. Let's see here. What else did I lose? Oh, yeah, Browns Vikings. Expatriate Brian Hoyer, man. I don't know. Browns defense is so scary, man. I mean, their front seven, how they've turned around in the last, just pretty much one season. You know, last year the Browns, you know, they had an okay defense, but this year they have an amazing defense. Their front seven, call me crazy, I think they got a top 5 front seven. They've got a few holes in their secondary, but you know, if they can fill those through the draft, through free agency, get a quarterback, and I think that team could be good. If they get a quarterback that's actually good, which they'll probably go after Teddy Bridgewater this year, I think they could be maybe a wild card team next year with a good quarterback. Vikings 0-3. Or 0-3. They made another playoff team that is 0-3. And then we got the Bengals, Packers. That was a shocker to me. I was actually watching this game, being from Ohio. That was a local game that was on TV here, and I was surprised. I actually turned the game off, and then I came back, and the Bengals were leading at the end of the fourth quarter. So, you know, that was pretty terrible week for me. I shit the bed and picked them this week. But yeah. Oh, and fantasy football. I lost my fantasy football game this week, and I had the second most points in the league that I'm in. Second most points in the league, and I just ended up playing number 1 guy in the league who had the number 1 points. Which that's my luck, you know. But anyway, that's all I got for this week, or not for this week, for this video. Make sure you check out the rest of the channel. Hit that sub button. Give it a thumbs up, guys. I'm out. Check out some stats. Peace. Oh, and by the way, fumbles killed me this game. 2 fumbles. BS. I'm out.